Every 8 days someone dies on Victoria's rail network, the highest rate of rail deaths in the country. Retired train driver and guard Barry Asterisk says the constant carnage on the tracks can make going to work feel like a war zone. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, tweet link. Experts say more fencing and screen doors will save lives on Victoria's train network. Photo, Eddie Jim. Over his 35-year-long career, Barry had at least 17 near misses, moments when he nearly struck a person on the tracks, and then there was the schoolboy. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, tweet link. Melbourne has 168 level crossings. Photo, Eddie Jim. Barry remembers the boy's body under a tarpaulin. Spurred by the excitement of seeing his girlfriend across a level crossing in Melbourne's north, the boy had scampered across the tracks, blind to a fast-moving train headed towards him. It happened more than 20 years ago, but Barry, who was called to the scene, can't shake the memory. Advertisement Titan request ad push, ad spot -300 extension 250, pose 3. You wake up at night and wonder what if, he said. Barry retired recently after being diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder from what he witnessed while driving. There are lots of drivers who go around saying they can cope with it, but they don't. It leads to marriage breakups and alcoholism. Victoria has had the country's highest number of train-related fatalities for at least 4 years. In the past year, there were 41 deaths on Victoria's rail network, including 37 suicides. The National Rail Safety Regulator reports this compares with 33 deaths in New South Wales, 9 in Western Australia, 5 in South Australia and none in the other states and territories. It is a complex area that will now be examined by Public Transport Minister Jacinta Allen and mental health and transport infrastructure experts in a roundtable this December. The session will be held in partnership with TrackSafe and Lifeline, and will outline a new strategy to reduce the rate of suicide on Victoria's road and rail network. Ms. Allen said experts say more protective infrastructure, including basic fencing along the train lines, is needed in order to save lives. 90% of Victoria's train corridors are unfenced, while Melbourne's 168 level crossings also pose a safety risk. In New South Wales, most of the metropolitan train corridors are fenced off, and there are just 12 level crossings in the metropolitan area. Researchers from Melbourne and Monash universities found that the majority of deaths on Victoria's rail network between 2001 and 2012 happened on open tracks. Over the same period, there were 5 mental health institutions treating inpatients located within suicide cluster zones. The researchers found there may still be opportunities for reducing access to these parts of the track at cluster areas using physical barriers such as fencing or removing level crossings. They said this has the potential to buy time to allow suicidal individuals to reconsider their actions and enable others to intervene. Increasing surveillance such as installing video cameras along the track at cluster locations may also be useful. Up to 20 kilometers of fencing has already gone up at known suicide hotspots around Melbourne as part of a $3.9 million program funded by the federal government. The new infrastructure also includes signage and lighting, and is being rolled out across sections of the Peckham, Purveyor and Frankston lines. Psychologist Joe Robinson from Orange Health said restricting access to high-risk areas resulted in fewer suicides. It's a real myth that people will go ahead and do it anyway, she said. Stations in the